boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, Bob Arum and Terence Crawford dropped their top 5 opponents that they want to see Bud fight next. Obviously Pacquiao was number 1, so they give 4 other opponents after that. And let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Best way to donate to the channel, share the video. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links in the description. Got a Facebook group as well if you want to tap in there, man, and share your content and bounce ideas off. We over there as well. So all those links there. You want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Shout out to Gary Benson. He donated. So Gary always showing love, so salute to Gary. But yeah, he gave us top 5. Pacquiao won, but outside of Pacquiao, if they can't get the fight, it's gonna be Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Yordenis, Ugas, and Kell Brook. And people probably saying, well, Kell Brook so low. One, Kell Brook can't get out of his country right now, so they on lockdown and they got travel restrictions, and like a lot of different places, it's gonna be hard to get these dudes in and out their country. So they making a way for Lomachenko to get over here to fight Tio. So they got to work with the governments for that. But that fight for Kell Brook ain't that big to really call governments to get him over here. But, at the end of the day, Bob Arum liked the Shawn Porter fight. After he fought Errol Spence, Shawn Porter proved him wrong. Keith Thurman said, if you send the contract, I just might sign it. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I don't know how realistic Keith Thurman is fighting anybody, because he's saying that, he still ain't punched with his new surgically repaired hand. He ain't hit the bag 100% yet. So we don't even know, what's going on with Keith. It might be over for Keith Thurman. It may be time to hang him up. He got the Pacquiao payday. Now, Pacquiao said, I rematch Keith Thurman. But he ain't going to be feeling good. Oh, I can hit the bag? Look at this. There ain't no 1 without the 2. I can bow, bow. You know what it is. 1 time. If you get up again, I do it 1 more time. It's Keith Thurman. His hand will feel a lot better. I dipped it in that seawater that Manny Pacquiao healed his shoulder in. Okay? So at the end of the day, Keith Thurman, that's a pipe dream for anybody of prominence not named Pacquiao. Mayweather coming back and fighting. He said his hand still ain't 100%, but, it'll be a good fight. I think Keith Thurman, at his best, give Terence Crawford his toughest fight. You know what I'm saying? He a good fighter. Even though him and Crawford basically the same in size, he pack a good punch. He's smart. He can switch if you hit if you want to. That'd be a good fight. If they could make the fight. But right now he ain't 100% healthy, so that's where the issue lies at with him. Shawn Porter being number 2 on that list. He still ain't picked up the phone. You know what I'm saying? And Bob Arum liked that fight. All these fights probably they try to be on pay-per-view besides Yordenis, Ugas. But, Shawn Porter, they know each other. Shawn Porter strong. Shawn Porter, got a good style to mess with a boxer puncher. Those swarmers give, boxer punchers some issues. So we'll really see what Crawford's strength and inside game is with Shawn Porter. But I think he could do what Kell Brook did. Pick him off with a 1-2, clinch, or, occasionally hit him with an uppercut or left hook. I think Shawn Porter is just always a level or 2 below elite level competition. You know what I'm saying? He showed that him and Danny, he a level above Danny, but that was close. It ain't a big gap. Him and Keith, and he fought Keith in his heyday. When Keith came off an accident, he was just a notch below Keith. Kell Brook, I think, comfortably beat him when you look at that fight, but that was before the Golovkin fight, so that was probably Kell Brook's climax of his career. That was the point, the top point of his career. But it'd be a good fight. Shawn Porter style gonna give anybody issues. But I'm pretty sure, Bomac, Saul Red, they know what Shawn Porter brings to the table. And if you bring a good jab to the table, that's the table setting for beating Shawn Porter. Especially you bring an aggressive jab. You get Tommy Hearns fighting a guy like Shawn Porter. The way he used that jab, he probably fuck around and stop Shawn Porter in a few rounds. The difference is when you fight Shawn Porter, a lot of dudes like to back up. Kell Brook showed if you hold your ground, you know what I'm saying, you could pick him off coming in. If Kell Brook would have took it a step further and he'd have stepped into that jab and pushed Shawn Porter back, you know what I'm saying, he might have found his way, you know, dropping Shawn Porter or stopping Shawn Porter. So there ain't too many people that use that jab on the front foot no more consistently like Tommy did. You know, he was able to turn that jab over into a real strong left hook, and then he had a good straight right hand. So it ain't too many of those aggressive, you know, fighters that can walk you down with a jab. You know, Floyd was the one that could do it, and you know, Robinson Jr. would have had that style. It'd have been over with. You know, with his speed and his athletically gifted, he was able to step into that jab fight with Mikey. Mikey wouldn't have been able to do nothing with him, but it's another story for another day. Now, 3 was Yordenis Ugas. You know, I kind of like that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because that should be on ABC. They should put that fight on ABC. Fuck ESPN. That's a good fight. Ugas don't need that. Don't cost that much money. You can get Ugas $1 million, $1.5 million, $2 million, and you shouldn't have no complaints at the most. Ugas got a good style. You know what I'm saying? He's strong. You know, he beat Crawford in the amateurs. You know, so it'd be a real interesting fight. You know, if Crawford was aggressive, Ugas will have a great opportunity to counter him and see if he can touch him or hurt him. Ugas just lacking a little bit of creativity, and he's lacking power. You know what I'm saying? Even Ortiz is a good power punching heavyweight. He just don't have the creativity and the punch output. Everything is redundant, and it's the same way. It's like most of these Cuban fighters not named Gamboa, they can't really break out this Cuban school of thought where, you know, they can't do nothing different. And when you this ain't the amateurs, for 3 or 4 rounds, you probably get away with that shit. In the pros, these dudes make adjustments around 5 or 6, 7, 8 rounds, and it's different. They got to be able to show something different. And with Ugas, it's the same thing. Even with Omar Figueroa, he couldn't finish him off because he couldn't put more than 3 punches together. It was 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3 at the minimum, and that was the bare minimum. And you know, Figueroa was able to survive. Ugas couldn't step the output up, and he couldn't do nothing different. All his punches come the same. With Crawford, if he get Crawford to open up, maybe he can catch Crawford with a body shot or crush Crawford on the chin and do something different. But he a high risk fight, low reward. You know what I'm saying? But to think about it, he lost to Amir Ahman, and that wasn't no robbery. So I expect Crawford to outbox him. If he stopped Ugas, I think that'll be a huge statement. He stopped any of these dudes on this list, not named Kell Brook. That'll be a huge statement. He go in there and he stopped Ugas. You know what I'm saying? They really ain't gonna feed him the top welterweights then. You know, Ugas, it was strong versus Ray Robinson, and Ray Robinson was so ironic about it. He dropped Ray Robinson on Showtime and dogged him. And that's one time his power translated, but Ray Robinson was the last man to beat Terence Crawford in the amateurs. You know, his family tried to jump on Crawford. Family tried to jump Ray Robinson. So there's a lot of history being here, man. But Kell Brook, you know, obviously we know what he brings to the table. He spoke to Brian Custer about Kell, why not go up for Kell Brook? He said that I'm the champion, basically. You know, fuck he said, I'm the champion. You got to come down and see me come over here. Kell Brook locked down in the UK, so that may not happen next. That may happen down the line. And some things I forgot to mention in the Brian Custer interview, I'm kind of fit here. He did say that if they try to make him take a pay cut, he'll wait to fight without fans. All right, he'll wait to fight with fans. That he ain't taking no pay cut. So he did say that. So little people kind of, you know, I kind of forgot that he did say that, and he said something else. I'm trying to remember. You know what I'm saying? But I truly can't remember what he said. But he did say that. But you know, if I'm ranking them, Keith Thurman out of the obviously Pacquiao, I want to see him get that fight. You know, a lot of people don't want to see him get that fight. And Pacquiao talking about fight Golovkin. I mean, if Pacquiao didn't want to fight this kid 4 or 5 years ago, then why you want to fight him now? It's a question. Because Kavaliauskas dropped him. Maybe they gave him some hope. Who the fuck knows? Because he didn't want to fight Errol Spence before the car accident. All of a sudden, Errol Spence flew through a window or flew through a T-top, and now he want to fight him. So, you know, remember, Pacquiao ain't never unified. You know what I'm saying? So, history tells us he like 0-2-1 in unification bouts. You know, history tells us when he get into a unification bout, he can get his ass whooped. That's what he does tell us. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to see him fight, I want to see him fight Pacquiao just to get that belt and motherfuckers stop hating on him. Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Ugas, and Kell Brook, if you give me the 5. So I want to see him get those type of fights, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal description. Best way to donate is share the video. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Don't forget, check my other channel out, man. Keep supporting me, Motor City Sports Talk, right here on YouTube, predominantly Detroit stuff. Appreciate everybody support me on both. But hey, let me know what you guys think. We on to the next one. One time for the one time we go.